So my first friend in Japan, and why they're the reason I could learn Japanese. So I got terribly lost my first month of studying abroad in Osaka. I got separated from my classmates in the city and took the last train to the wrong station. My phone was dead and it seemed like my only option was to try to walk back to school. It was midnight and after about 10 minutes of walking I saw two guys around my age eating ice cream on the street corner. So I decided to use my infant level of Japanese to ask directions. And spoiler alert, this was my first friend in Japan. They seemed surprised and told me where to go, but that it would be about a 5-hour walk. So they offered to call me a taxi instead, but I only had the equivalent of like $5 on me, so I thanked them and set off on my long walk back. 30 minutes later, I decided I'd spend my last money on an ice cream, so I stopped at a convenience store, and outside were a group of people my age around some motorcycles, so I decided to ask directions again to be sure. They had the same surprised reaction and answer, and before I left, I used the last Japanese I knew to tell one of them that I liked their band shirt, and this actually started a very excited conversation between us about music. A bit in Japanese, a bit in English, but mainly just showing each other music on our phones. I was really happy because getting lost honestly shook me up a bit, and this group really set me at ease again. Sometime during this, the guy took a selfie of us and posted it, and this is where the real feeling of a fated encounter occurs, because the first two people I asked for directions were friends with this group, and saw me on this guy's selfie post. They called and said they knew that suspicious American, and my first Japanese friend drove over in their car to meet us. Long story short, they drove me back to my apartment, followed by the motorcycle girl, and I invited them in for drinks and music. That summer, connecting with this group of people that saved me became my new sole motivation to learn the language, so that I could communicate with new friends I felt comfortable and excited to be with, across cultural and linguistic borders, and halfway across the world where I had previously felt a bit isolated. My first friend, that driver, invited me out over and over again, and connecting with everyone there gave me a discipline in Japanese class that I had never had before, and most of them are still my really good friends today, almost 9 years later. That friend just had his second kid, and we talk about this night every now and then, and I still think that human connection is the most important part about learning a language.